Obviously, social media and that online world has played a huge part in your career and your growth and has done such amazing things for you. But also, as we see, it can be detrimental in a lot of ways. How do you navigate the light and the darkness of social media?
That's a great question. That has been one of the biggest challenges of my life because my career is based off social media. So I obviously think it has greatness to it. It can give you a career, it can allow you to create. It makes the world a little smaller, makes you able to connect with people. We probably are now more knowledgeable about things and people around the world than we've ever been because we can actually be connected. So I think social media is great. Having said that, I also feel a responsibility to say it's also horrible. Social media is also very, very horrible. It is a false reality. It is not the real world. It is a tool that we should use. It is not a tool that should use us. That is where things become problematic. Is we start to believe social media is real life. We start to believe that we know complete strangers and we know everything about them and we know them better than they know themselves. And we start to easily label people and situations. How I have now navigated my relationship with social media is just that. It is a tool that adds to life. It is not a replacement for life. It is a tool that adds to interaction. It does not replace interaction. It is another layer you can add on people. It doesn't replace getting to know people, And I learned this during when, I live in LA and when we're at the height of protests during COVID, I remember just like a lot of people being so overwhelmed by social media and just how much conflict and how much disagreement there was. And I remember thinking, oh my God, the world is hopeless. Like humanity is hopeless. And then I deleted social media and I went to a protest in real life and it was actually beautiful. It was people getting
Mm.
along. It was people having conversation, standing together. And I was like, oh, right. Social media is not real life. Like we are made to believe that this is how people actually interact, but it's not. And so now how I view social media is it's a tool for my job and for self-expression and for art. But it is not who I am. My profile is not who I am. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that doesn't mean that you know who I am as a person. You know one facet of who I am, but you don't get to tell me who I am as a person because you follow me online. And I don't get to tell you who you are as a person because I read your post and I disagreed with it. It is just a layer and a tool we should use. And I use it for my art and I use it for my job, but those numbers are not me. My profile is not me. And I don't think any of us would make the mistake that it's real life.